Mom?
Jeff.
Hi.
You know you're supposed to say hello when you pick up the phone.
Yeah, I know. I thought that maybe you were somebody else, but you're not.
What do you do in the basement? You're not cleaning it.
You really want to know? You didn't like it last time we had this
Okay,
conversation.
no, you're right. I don't. Did you get the wood glue?
What are you talking about?
I left you a note on the kitchen counter.
Oh, that is a clip from the movie Jeff Who Lives at Home. And just like Susan Sarandon's character, it was time to cut the cord, as in the financial cord, from your adored children. Here with ways to wean them off your wallet is financial expert Richelle Shaw. And Richelle, this is happening more and more. You know, times been tough. The economy took a hit, so people need to move back home to get back on their feet.
Yeah.
But after a certain while, it's time to kind of like, you know, get it moving along, right?
Yeah, because we don't want to know what was going on in that basement, right? From the clip.
Not with Jason Segel. I can tell you what would be happening with that. So there's ways to do this instead of just one day you're fed up and you kick them out.
Right.
The first thing you say is maybe help them with a budget for the year, right?
For the year. Give them, tell them that you are going to help them, but it's not going to be, I'm not going to pay your rent for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. No. I say set an amount. I like it around $500. So in case you're in jail or in case the cable's going to be cut off, we've got it. So here's your $500. This is going in an account and you have to come and do it. So it's not so difficult for them to make that next step out.
Okay, so if you run into some problems, we will help you out a little bit, but up to a certain point.
Correct.
Also, when you decide it's time to go, give them a deadline, whether it's a month, 3 months, a couple weeks, to find a new place and move.
And you have to stick to the deadline.
Yeah.
See, so most parents, you know, yesterday was Mother's Day, so, you know, our one day a year, we get really soft on that. I love you. But see, my mother didn't play that. My mom was like, look, I got here to Vegas. I moved in with my mother, and Wednesday I moved in. Friday I had to have a job. She's like, oh, yeah, you need to pay something.
Yes.
Everybody has to produce was her rule in our house. And I love that because, look, I'm the money honey now.
Yeah, that's right, girl. See?
Right.
Sometimes you need a little tough love because there are, I mean, you know, everyone loves their children, but at a certain point they need that nudge or they're never going to leave, right?
Never, ever.
Yeah.
And then here's the problem is that they get used to what the house is.
Sure.
So when I was at my mother's house, I said, oh, well, of course I need a 4,000 square foot house, right? And you have unrealistic expectations on how to build both your career and your house because you start looking for mortgage payments that are unrealistic.
Absolutely. And it took your parents a long time to, you know,
to
establish
get that house, right? Absolutely. But you don't learn that. So I had a great friend, my roommate in college, and we both charged credit cards like there was no tomorrow. And her parents came in and saved her. They paid off the credit cards. My mama, once again, said, oh, no, you got into this problem, you get out of it. Still to this day, she has credit issues.
Really?
Because she never learned the lesson. I learned the lesson. I learned it because she forced me to.
Absolutely. I mean, no, I paid for my college, everything. Even when I was in high school, my parents were like, you have to buy your own shampoo because you want fancy shampoo and you want this and that. I'm like, can you at least get my toilet paper and my toothpaste? Like,
you didn't want the dollar shampoo?
No, it's like, they go, we buy that, you can buy that. I'm like, oh gosh, you want fancy Vidasa soon, you can get that yourself.
Yes.
And one thing too, you said when they move out, maybe help nudge them out the door, maybe say, okay, listen, for the first 6 months, I'll pay for, you know, your insurance. I'll pay for your cell phone. Something to just help them a little bit, get them out, right?
Yeah, leave them on your plan for a little while, right? So that it gives them not just you're taking care of everything, but you're helping them with a step up. That's it. But it's time for them to go.
Yeah, and there should be like a finite time. They come back, get on their feet. Once they get that job and save a few pennies, move along. Because parents need their privacy too.
Absolutely. Well, really, they've been there 25 years. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, it's no longer just for 18 years and they're gone, right?
No.
Richelle, thank you so much. Appreciate it. I mean, I'm sure, Jason, if your cat said, we need to come back and just do
my mom, we had a big dinner for her last night, and she was about to go wash the dishes, and I said, Mom, it's Mother's Day, relax.